Hey guys, welcome to the back nine of Nicholas Sheran Park. We're here at hole 10 and it is 621 feet long. It goes straight down and then off to the right hand side, way down there. And we do have a swirly tailwind going on with the lake being right here. So it is a little bit of a swirly like tailwind kind of thing. And then the shot goes down this hill and then off to the right hand side, like I said. I'm gonna be throwing the Hades on a hyzer and hoping that it kind of just goes straight and barely drifts to the right. Or just straight and hyzer. But honestly, that's fine. I'm in a safe spot over there. It is like a decent ways to the pin, but it'll be pretty easy to get the par. Okay, here's where my Hades landed. There is a path on this right-hand side that kind of circles behind the basket, and it is OB, so don't want to go OB on the shot. I think I'm going to throw my Undertaker kind of flat at these trees over here and just hope it skips up to the pin. Oh, I got scared of the OB. I put it a little early, but hit that tree and knocked down, but it's still safe. Par 4. Okay, here's where we landed. Kind of safely in C2 land, so I'll just jump it up there and give it a safe bid. Go, 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 go! Almost. There we go, got the par. Hole 11, they have changed this tee pad up a little bit. It is 338 feet. The old pin used to be like kind of up past this big tree here, but now they have this gap to work with. You could either go on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, and there is a pathway along this side here on the left-hand side that would be OB. And it does circle back behind the basket as well. So I'm gonna choose probably this right-hand side gap and just have it kind of swing in on a hyzer with my Undertaker. That should swing back and be kind of perfect. So yeah, I love that. Okay, here's where we landed, and we have a tail right to left that we are working with here. So I'm gonna just try and get it in the basket. Oh. Too much. Oh, so close. Woo. Had a big headwind there for that one, so that was a good one to get. Hole 12, 299 feet. It is dead straight right there, but you will have this pathway with a lot of pedestrians, bike riders, or just anyone, park users. They will be on this right-hand side path, which is OB. I tend to like to throw it at this garbage can, kind of like a hyzer on over top of that, and then have it swing into the left-hand side, or kind of like at this tree on the right-hand side, the evergreen tree there. So I'm gonna be throwing the Hades, and it is slightly elevated uphill, so it does play a little longer than 300 feet, I would say. And now hyzer. Should be money, should be good. For the birdie. Hades. Hole 13, it is 199 feet, straight ahead there. I like to go forehand zone, kind of like over and in. It is an island hole, so if you do not cross in bounds, it will be OB and you're gonna be in the water. This one is more of a mental game than anything. It's a pretty standard, easy up and down. Definitely more of a mental game thing than anything. But yeah, I'm going to be going on this right or left-hand side and having it hyzer in on a forehand zone. Should be good. There we go. All right, got the birdie. Hole 14, 606 feet, and it is just dead straight way down there, kind of slightly right of that big tall tree in the middle of the fairway way down there. There is some hazard and mulch, generally speaking, on the spring runoff course. There is some like mulch that they put as hazard, so I will be playing that as hazard today, just because that's probably what they're going to do for the tournament, so I want to kind of play as best as I can to what that course would be like. I'm going to throw a big hyzer up and hope to land on the top of that hill up there. Yeah, this should be fine. A little bit short of what I would want, but that's generally speaking in a good spot. Okay, here's where I landed, and you can see the little mulch spots here. Those would be hazard in the tournament. And so I'm just gonna blast one down there, hopefully aim at this white birch on the right-hand side and have it skip up. There is some hazard close to the basket, but I'm just gonna aim to be at least down there as much as I can, and hopefully I have a putt to save par. Oh man, my mini kind of went flying there. On my rotation, I'm gonna be in it. Might be on the good side of it though. Okay, here's where I am, which I did land in the mulch, so technically this would be playing for par, so. But to me, I'm like, it's worth the risk and reward to kind of go for it, because otherwise, if I wasn't gonna be in the mulch, I would be putting for birdie, so it's worth it to me. Hole 15, 343 feet. I'm gonna be trying a grace to start with because we do have a bit of a headwind going on right now. I might actually try like a little hyzer flip just straight down the middle there too. Almost got that one. Yeah, I do like the play of a hyzer flip straight down the middle here. The only thing you really have to watch out for this hole, which I didn't mention before, is this ceiling is quite low. You don't want to go up high because those branches will knock you down right away. Kind of like the first shot, all you want to do is get down there as much as you can. There's not really any risk other than those first trees there. Here we are in the middle of C2 land. I think the grass kind of ate up my distance here. So I'm just going to send one down there in a jump putt and just grab a par. Yeah, it's down there. There we go. Hole 16, it's 512 feet. It is just down this fairway here. You do have a mando on this left-hand side of this tree here. Not this first tree, but the second one. And you have to stay to the right of that because this whole entire pathway here is OB on the left-hand side as well as the water. But if you make it past that, then you're already OB. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw something down this middle gap, a grace, I think, because we do have a left-right wind, hoping that it'll just kind of like push straight. It is a little bit of a headwind too. And yeah, and the basket's just up on the top of that hill over kind of directly in line with my arm here at my probably 11 or 10 o'clock over there on that side. And it's just up close to the sidewalk up there. I guess what you want to do here first is just hit this first gap and then you'll have a good upshot to the pin usually. And yeah, it's gonna carry my disc over to that right-hand side, but if I make it past that tree, it should be a fine upshot. All right, I'm debating between two options because I do have a good line to do hyzer towards the pin. It's just that headwind, like left to right headwind, is really pulling my disc straight. So I'm a little weary to do that because then I'll be OB on the road. I could do the safe option, which would be the forehand, or I could kind of flex a forehand down this middle gap or just throw something straight down the middle gap. Tricky though because there is a very low ceiling. So I think I'll just opt to go big hyzer around. That would probably be my tournament play and just keep it safe and play for the 4. That should play up there pretty good. Yeah. And now I still have a look at the birdie. Okay, we're just outside of the circle it looks like. And I've got an uphill look. It's a headwind left to right, so I'm gonna put this on some hyzer and give it a little bit of height. Go in. Oh, I wanted it. For the par. Hole 17, 306 feet to the pin. It's literally straight in the middle of all of that little tree cluster there. I'm gonna try and flex a little grace down there or like hyzer flip, maybe a little bit of Annie and hope that it comes back. This path here that you see is OB, so don't go on that. The rest of it is just don't hit a tree. Could also be a flex forehand too, but I'm gonna try the hyzer flip. Now fight back. Okay. Should have like a 25 footer, so it looks pretty good. Okay, here we are. It's more of like 15, 20 feet, not 25, so. There we go, we got the birdie. Hole 18, 626 feet to the pin. It is dead straight and like way down yonder towards the left a little bit. You'll see the pin there, but I'm gonna be going down this right-hand gap here. There is like a big left-hand gap you could do, like a forehand or hyzer, or you could kind of play that left side too, but this path here is OB, so all you want to do is just get it past the path out in the open. I'll be doing so with a grace. Oh boy. I pulled it a little bit. I'm gonna have a little bit more work to do to get to the pin, but I mean, I'm out in the open. That first shot is all about just like hitting the gap and then you're good. Okay, here's where my Grace landed. I still have a ways to the pin. I'm gonna be throwing a Hades on a hyzer. Yeah, that flipped up nice. Should be down there for the par. Birdie is kind of out of question when you land like so far to the right. I kind of needed something a little bit more stable to hyzer in to the middle a little bit more, but not bad. Here we are. I have a little jump putt to the pin. Not too bad considering I was so off to the right on that first shot. I guess there is potential for a birdie still, but try and send one in. Go! Oh, almost. See if player 2 can make it happen. Go! Oh, barely there, but I'll take a par. There we go, got the par, and we finished the round. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to check out the description below. That's how you can support the channel. I have lots of affiliate links in there. Like, comment, subscribe. It would be great to have you guys stick around. I'm gonna be posting lots more videos, so stay tuned and check them out. Okay, thanks guys, bye.